On the women's side, NAU women win over Weber State, which is good for NAU. They get another quality win over a good Weber State team. We talked about this on the NCAA cross country show. The mountain region is going to be insane. I think 8 women's teams are going to come out of that region. So this is helpful for Northern Arizona to get a little bit of a extra tiebreaker point over Weber State because they're also in the mountain. But I think it doesn't really matter in the end. I think 8 women's teams are going to come out of this. Taryn O'Neill wins Big Sky individually. Want to say team name. I love the team. Weber State got a good 1-2 punch in team names. Billy Hatch and Summer Allen. I really like Summer Allen. Good team. Okay. Good runner names. Men's. Okay. So Northern Arizona, they won. We're not going to have a crazy situation where the team loses is tanking their conference meet. Write up a big 10-page op-ed on it. No. However, Northern Arizona did take a risk. They chose to sit their 5th, 6th, and 7th runners. So basically, they knew they would have 4 good guys, and they were kind of like, all right, one of our guys from the B squad is going to be our 5th man. In this case, it was true freshman Tristan Merchant. Tristan Merchant. Maybe he's not a true freshman. I think he's from Alaska. He turned out to be the 5th man, finished in 15th place. So the spread is kind of misleading because there's no Ryan Raff, there's no Theo Quacks, there's no Brody Hasty. But I think that's on purpose because I think Coach Smith is recognizing, hey, Raff and Theo Quacks both finished 150th at Nationals when it was called upon them to step up. Brody Hasty, I think he's been banged up because he wasn't even in the A squad for pre-nats. I think coach is like, all right, you 3, you are my prize jewels. I need to make sure one of you becomes a diamond in November. So I'm going to stash you away. I'm going to put you in a little black box and I'm going to squeeze you to death until you become a diamond in November. So I think that's the strategy for NAU. But Drew Bosley winning over Nico Young. Bosley, we think of Abdi Hamanur and Nico as like the big 1-2 punch, but there could be a situation when I really do think those 3 are going to all be together and they're all going to finish top 7. I think they'll put 3 in the top 7. The question is, where would George Kush finish? And then obviously the potential 5, 6, 7 guys in Raff and Quacks.
Yeah. It's hard to get much out of this, but the only cause for concern I would have would be Kusha because he's 20 seconds back of Nur, and I would think that going as a miler, going from 8K to 10K would cause even more of a gap to form between him and everyone else. I mean, he's run well at the NCAA championships before, but really where he's shined is in those Big Ten conference championships. Like he won the one last year. He's finished in the top 3 before as well too. But his highest, I mean, he was 55th in 2018 at Nationals. In 2019, he was 165th. Obviously, he wasn't in it last year, but going from 8 to 10 is
he
tough.
was in it last year. He finished like 200th last year.
Really? It's not for Nebraska?
Yeah. Maybe it was the DNF.
Doesn't even show up here on his profile page. It says he won Big Tens, and then it goes on to indoor season.
No, keep going. It's through indoor. Keep going past indoor. Keep looking at it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yes. Yes, I got tricked. What was going on last year where there was indoor overlapping with cross country? What did I completely erase from my memory? Okay, 229. So wasn't a factor. So his highest place is in the 50s, right? So you could say his best races have come in conference meets where it's 8K. So that would be a cause for concern for me. But it's tough to worry too much about them when they held out that many guys and still ran well.
Yeah. So yeah, NAU still the favorites in my opinion, but I do feel like NAU has more weaknesses than NC State on the women's side. That's my take right now.
Next up, let's go to the Pac-12. No, Mountain West?
Mountain West.
Mountain West,
So